We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Oakland A's and the Baltimore Orioles. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 17 is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second
at the plate, Carlos Beltran. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. Harold, one of your former uniforms, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte is there. 2 gone. So stepping in, number 14. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. Full count now, 3-2.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that 2-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. And a ball pop foul to the right side, out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. To short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he'll make it back to first as the throw won't get him. So striding in, Mitch Moreland. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Granderson is under it, and that ends the inning. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Well, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak, but this is why you have veterans. And the veteran pitcher on the mound, he's been through this before. He knows more than anybody. He has to have a quality outing and give his team a chance to win. They need it now more than any other time.
Brian Dozier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Avila.
In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Hernandez readies the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Pitch on its way to Avila. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Dozier rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run will score easily as the Orioles are off to a 1-0 lead. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. The average on the season sits right at 290 to begin the day. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. To short. There is Crawford. On to first, and there are 2 down. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Hit in the air to center field. Buxton sprinting after it, and the inning is over. At the
leading off for the Athletics, shortstop Brandon.
Into the windup and the pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
And that gets on by, and Crawford's aboard to lead off with a single. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Chopped at the plate. That rolls foul for strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping up now, Mike Zunino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1, here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Waiting on it is Granderson as he takes it for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Byron Buxton. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. That misses. 2-0.
Hitters up right here, man. Those are 2 close pitches right there, and you got the call as a hitter. You got to feel pretty good that he's seeing what you're seeing.
2-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Number 17 is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Stepping in, number 17. Batting average for him on the season, standing in the 320s, entering action today. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Gamble has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. It is Curtis Granderson hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss there from Granderson, and he's quickly down here 0-2. Now the pitch. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2.
Batting 8th, designated hitter
Kendrys Morales stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Crawford dives. What a stop. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Elvis Andrus.
Drilled on the ground to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number
Ready
8,
for another chance. Carlos Beltran. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, number 14. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Swing and a liner, but foul. This pitch is popped up. Avila waits on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Ender Inciarte. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Beltran will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number one.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Oh, he hung him one right there. Curveball right down the middle. Those balls go a long way. He must have been looking for something else.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The second baseman, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Dozier. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first two outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the two-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first two outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A two-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Gamble is under it, and he makes the catch for out number. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Number 44, Paul Goldschmidt.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mitch Moreland comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte's there. One away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Granderson makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, a double play. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. He'll be the first to greet Felix Hernandez to start the inning. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, Nolan.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gamble racing back into the flag court and gone. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Into the box now, number 17. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that swung on and fouled straight back.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
So coming to the plate, Curtis Granderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now he lifts a high pop-up. drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Striding into the box, Kendrys Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. In there for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a third strike.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Ben Gamble. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
The right fielder, number 16.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Gamble.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in, Mike Zunino comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off of it much.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Gamble rounds the corner and is headed home. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Sinking line drive out to right center. And the hit and run works perfectly. A base hit. Buxton is on his way home. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. Ready for another shot now. Carlos Beltran. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. The swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Gonna be a tough play. Digging in once again, number 14. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Runner goes for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Now we're going to see what he's made of, Matt. He got a couple runs right there they put on the board for him, but now you got to be that stopper. This is the half inning. You got to shut them down after you were given some runs.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
The shortstop.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Brian Dozier. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And Hernandez will go to first. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul pop behind the plate. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Check by Hernandez. The pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Mitch Moreland. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 tries so far. Hard hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 1 for 2 with a
Leading off
double
for
on
the
his
Orioles.
line thus far.
Catcher.
First
Alex
pitch is a sinker for a
Avila.
called strike 1. Pitch on its way to Avila. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Beltran has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The batter, number 28.
Trying to pick things
third
up where he
baseman,
left off. Nolan Arenado comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away
First
now.
baseman, number 21.
Digging in once again,
Travis
Shaw. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Leading off
1 for
Oakland.
2 with a double on the
right
ledger
fielder,
so
number
far.
16, Ben Gamble.
Hard hit ball to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
The catcher, number 3.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Runners back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely. Once more, a throw over. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And again a throw and a dive, but he's back. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And the runner back. Another throw over. And the runner back safely. And again a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the A's so far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a dive, but he's back in. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. Here's Byron Buxton now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll dive back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. A dive, but he's back. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
He's running towards second. Pitch inside. The throw. The tag by Dozier. He is out at second base. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Digging in to try it again. Number 17. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Fielder.
Now a swing and a fly
17.
ball. Gamble on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. It is
for the Orioles. Left fielder. There it is. Granderson.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away.
Hitter, number 9, Kendry.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Beltran. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Striding in once again, Elvis Andrews.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Well, Matt, we'll see how this works out, but I think they figured with the righty coming up, it was worth sticking with him to keep the matchup advantage in their favor here.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Beltran.
Carlos Beltran. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hit
For the Orioles, number 43.
and now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that misses inside 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Number 14.
Ready once again, number 14. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Granderson is under it, and the inning is over. Here's Ender Inciarte. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Beltran is in pursuit, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gene Segura is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gamble has it in his tracks. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he's safe. So striding in, Brian Dozier. He's working here to bring home that very important insurance run, standing at third.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Alex Avila. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Buxton looks up, gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton is after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
First baseman number 44, Paul.
Number 56 will take the ball now.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 56.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
The 2-1 on its way. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Inciarte ranging back. He's there and records the first out. Ready for another shot now. Mitch Moreland. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3.
Up Next for Oakland, shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Swinging a soft liner down the line in right. Foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a two-out double. Digging in now, Ben Gamble. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this ball swung out and hit to center field, and this should do it. Inciarte